Hey everybody, Trimmer Trading here. Just a disclaimer, I'm pretty exhausted, but let's go over some of my trades for the week. So we'll start with this trade here, the 14th, 7 p.m. 14th, 7 p.m. Let's have a look. What's here? Right, so I remember this quite clearly now. So I think I entered, what's that, 16, and then we entered here. Entered on this next candle. Cool. So I was shorting. I was anticipating Bitcoin to continue its down move down, and then what happened here? We had a push down, failed higher high, and then I anticipated the continuation through here and down to my targets down here. Got these levels marked up, which I've been looking at all week for downside targets. So we had this, and see where I entered. It's like that. 4-3. That target was 3820. That's interesting. 3820. Cool. So let me just get rid of some of this stuff here just to make it a bit cleaner. Okay, leave it there. So we entered there. I'm anticipating a move down to here for a 3-2-7, right? And I was saying that, this is going to make, it's more than likely going to make a higher low, but this actually looks like a failed higher. Sorry, it's going to make a lower high, but this actually looks like a failed higher high, and I expect continuation. So I remember taking this position, but being wary, and then what happened was we had an instant rejection, and I was like, nah, I'm wrong. It's actually made a higher low with a liquidity, like with enough liquidity. So I came out of that very quickly, and then 382. What time was this? 7 p.m. So that was when I was asleep. I manual exited at 42133, 42133, which was 42133. So I came out about near enough break even, to be fair. What was it? 42133 maybe? What time did I come out of this? 809. 42133, 809. Yeah, I came out there. I remember why, because I saw this like kind of obvious rejection and then a double bottom, and I came out, and what happened was it hit this level, and then eventually it stopped me out, if I remember correctly. So it was, yeah. So I got out of that, and I actually went into longs because this closed. The daily closed. When did the daily close? The daily closed very bullish, and that's when I started looking for longs, because I was like, oh, okay, what's happening here? It's making a higher low. It's going to at least push up to these areas before either continuing to the downside or continuing to the upside. So I took that. That was a break even, not break even, a small loss. And then we took, the next thing we took was this long, and it was actually at midnight of 15:011. So I opened it here, and it's when we got this close. I was like, nah, that looks bullish. Lots of volume. I'm gonna take this small trade. I don't know why, but I risked less on this than usual, and it's a bit annoying because this was a very good trade. I didn't need to be cautious with it at all. I could have just. It was only a 1-2, to be fair. It was pretty shoddy entry. So I had this up here, and I was very wary of the 61.8. I was like, if it doesn't break through that, I'm going to come out of the position. So I remember seeing this, and this is what happened. It came out here. I saw this shooting star. rejection, oversold, overbought, sorry, on the RSI, and I came out of the position for $38 loss, not loss, win. Anyway, so what happened there? It was a good. I managed to bank it. It was a good trade overall. Entry could have been a lot better, a lot better. I should have been anticipating longs and should have come in here on this higher low. But it's what it is. If I came in there, you know what's funny? I actually had these liquidity boxes. I had a trade, I had a limit order here, in the middle of the box with the stop loss under here, targeting up here, and that would have been a 10-1. So yeah, I could have just done that better execution, but I did manage to pull a trade off. So what can I say? Well, from there, it pretty much went downhill very quickly. Very quickly. I don't know what happened. To be fair, like the psychology of that week, I just quit nicotine, so I was a bit. I don't know if you've ever quit nicotine, but you're a bit insane for about a week. Anyways, so gold, man, gold is this absolute. This trade was beautiful. I just didn't trust myself enough. Really annoying, to be honest with you, because it was so well executed as well. So quite literally, we had to go through it. We had this gold trade, right? Really obvious uptrend, like clear as day. Really good, strong momentum to the upside. And then we got a pullback here, and I was like, yeah, cool. This is my strat, a pullback. Look at this pullback, massive pullback with volume into strong weekly level. Starts exhausting here. And then doing these like rejection-y candles, it looked good. The 30-minute gave me my RSI signal, and then after that, got a higher low on the lower time frames. Look at this, really nice. And I entered. This was my limit order entry where I wanted, but I ended up taking a crappier entry because of one, fear of not just putting the limit order and taking the risk, and two, buying into the thing. Anyways, I ended up. I still don't know why I did this, but I ended up just coming out of this trade for like a tiny loss for no reason, and like it's simple as like literally just shook myself out. And I even wrote on my trading journal, I was like, why did I come out of this trade? I didn't know, and it hit my target bang on. So if I'd stayed in, it would have been a 4-2-9. But also, I accidentally did a one lot by accident, which it would have won, but I couldn't risk that, so I had to close it really quickly for a big, like a £12 loss. And this was the actual trade I wanted to take with the normal risk, and that was 134 loss. So it's just annoying. Next trade, EU. EU was annoying. No, it wasn't even annoying. It was just, I don't know, man. I just had a really bad week. I don't think I was following my strategy. More than anything, it was just my psychology was messed up because of the cigarettes, and I was really panicky and just sort of like all over the place. Yeah, this one with EU, it was a short, and it was, Christ, where was it? It was this, man. I took it on the close of this hourly candle, and I thought that was the failed higher high. Realized very quickly that I was wrong, and that was because of, I can't remember what exactly, but I came out of the trade instantly for a small profit, and was right because I would have got stopped out in a big way. So very good management, so to say, but yeah, not amazing, man. GJ was a disaster, absolute disaster. But the thing is, all the trades that I lost, I folded, or I call them folded. All the ones I did, like GJ here, shorted this one, shorted it here on an hourly close of this, and then realized it's just a higher low. It's probably going to keep pushing, which it did, and it did take me out. So I came out of both of these. Like, I kept trying to reshort it, and like in retrospect, it was just chop. There really wasn't that much direction. So I should have just stayed out of these. The only clear markets was gold and Bitcoin, which I just absolutely flopped. So GJ was the same trade. I just retook it twice, and then Bitcoin. What the hell happened here? What's this? A long, which I came out of very quickly. I don't even remember this one, to be honest with you. Yeah, and then I also stopped writing up my trades like an idiot because I don't know what this week I just had a really bad week, to be honest with you. Where's my Bitcoin things? I'll have to go over these trades because I honestly don't know what happened with these ones. I think we've got some longs which I came out of very quickly. This one is just straight up fees. That was at break even. This is actually a pretty good trade, to be fair. I remember this one. Oh yeah, this was same. So I took two trades again. Like this is how you know I was not in the right head space for the week. This trade was. This trade here is the same trade as this one, but I just came out of it too early for no reason, and I realized it was still valid. So then I went again. Ended up getting stopped out at break even, but the fees were really savage. So I went in again here, I think. Oh man, I can't even remember. I've got all the notes, but I'm just tired. I think I bought in here. Nah, what day is this? 16. Oh yeah, here. So I was long in here. I said this was probably the higher low. So I was long in, and then when I saw that, I was like, okay, that's a bit dodge. Put stop at break even, and got stopped out at break even. But the first trade was, yeah, this is it. It's a decent trade again. Like double bottom on 15-minute, rocket straight up. I was anticipating it to continue. That was my target. Didn't do it, and I should have been more reactive and just taken profit there rather than hold on for dear life and do it just break even because it just it was a hopeful trade when I knew what was on the table. And then finally this crappy long that ended up putting me down 3% for the month. And yeah, it's crap. I mean, yeah, basically tried to long here. Remember, tried to long here. There's a lot, oversold RSI, rejections, stuff like that. It was down here. Really tight stop. I was digging down on the lower time frames. I was like, yeah, this looks good. And I waited for this liquidity grab, which we got in the form of a 15-minute. Oh, this is what I waited for. I was like, yeah, this is the one liquidity grab with I entered here actually really tight. I was like, liquidity grab finally, lots of volume into this strong level. We're gonna have a relief rally, and just got absolutely smoked. Boom. And what's the annoying thing about that is because it was such a volatile move, I just got wrecked on the spreads as well. So this would have been like a $50 risk, so 1%, and it turned out to be $72 because of the goddamn spreads. So yeah, crap month. Sorry, crap week, crap month. I'm finished for the month, and I'm going to go over my trades and just solidify my trading routine and sorry, strategy, because clearly something's going a bit wrong at the moment. Where I can't be having a great month and then just a crap month like this, unless this is just trading. But I think there's areas I could have improved drastically, like gold. I traded this well, but I just didn't. I traded well, but I didn't manage myself well, if that makes sense. And I feel like I'm overstretching myself with some of these currency pairs. I don't really need to trade everything. I think there's enough opportunity in just gold and Bitcoin. And if I just understand more, then I'll be more. I'll have better management in my positions. So going forward, I think I'm just going to trade gold and Bitcoin. Um, so yeah, overall, not a great week. It's not been a great month. Yeah, but I'll keep you in the loop. I'm done for the month, so I'll probably won't post until February. But sorry, not February, March. But I'm going away for a month on the 10th. So we'll just see what happens. Anyways, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much.